Hey guys, it's your girl Tina. I want to come on here and talk to you guys about a really disturbing story. It takes place down in Alabama, and I've been hearing about this story the past few weeks, and now everything has come to a head. So the story is concerning a little 8-year-old girl. Her name is Hiawayi Robinson, and back on September 16th, she had disappeared. What happened is that basically she was allowed to go walk to her cousin's house. And she went to go see her cousin, but before she went to go see her cousin, she had gotten a phone call from her dad. She talked to her dad for a little bit, and she left the house. So come almost 10 o'clock at night, nobody had seen Hiawayi, so her mom and her mom's family decided to call the police. They called the police, they reported her missing, but at that point in time, nobody reported an Amber Alert. So for the next 48 hours, people were looking for this little girl. People couldn't find her. The family was on Nancy Grace. They were on H&L News. The father was on there. The mother was on there. This got a lot of national attention. And so 2 days after the little girl went missing on September 18th, they found her body. She was in some type of field, completely nude, and she was deceased. So I'm going to go ahead and play you guys a news clip. I want you guys to watch a news clip, and I will come back with the rest of my commentary.
But an entire community wants to know what happened to this little girl and who did it. It's been 2 weeks since Hiawayi's body was found. Here's a look back at how we got to this point.
The frantic and desperate search for 8-year-old Hiawayi Robinson started on September 16th. She vanished after leaving her family's Pritchett apartment that Tuesday afternoon. Hiawayi's mother said she came home from school, changed clothes, called her dad, and then left to go see her cousin, who only lived the next breezeway over. Sadly, she never made it there. In this surveillance video, we see Hiawayi buying candy at a convenience store just 3 blocks away from her apartment. The time here, 4:04 p.m. Investigators believe that was the last time the little girl was seen alive.
She got a lot of love. Everybody is hoping for a return. We just want to have her back.
Records show the call to 911 came in just hours after she disappeared at 9:58 p.m. No Amber Alert was issued. Police claim the guidelines were not met.
In this case, we don't have any indication that she was abducted.
The next day, hundreds of volunteers, the Pritchett Police Department, U.S. Marshals, and the FBI searched by air, by canine, and foot. Around that time, the parents came out to thank the community for their support and to beg for the safe return of their precious little girl.
I believe she out there.
The following day came the news no one wanted to hear. Hiawayi's body had been found behind a nearby abandoned building near Rebel Road. The Public Works employee who made the discovery said she was naked, lying on her back face up, and in a pile of trash. Just 2 days after the 3rd grader was reported missing.
Hiawayi laying down on the ground, dead.
The only hint of what might have happened to her came hours before the discovery of Hiawayi's body. That's when, during this press conference, FBI agents said they believe she might have been taken across state lines.
And we're looking for her like she's our very own daughter.
Then came the call to find this person of interest, a woman who was seen standing behind Hiawayi inside that convenience store. After questioning, police said she had nothing to do with the disappearance. It was the last time investigators would talk about the case. But the community spoke in a huge outpouring of emotions. This memorial filled with teddy bears, flowers, and pictures was made where Hiawayi's body was found. Over the weekend, visitation was held for Hiawayi at Mount Hebron Church. She was laid to rest this past Saturday, September 27th. It was a standing room only crowd for her final going home.
And rewards now total $23,000. If you know anything, even if you think it's something small, that one clue could be the missing link. Call the telephone number on your screen. It is 1-800-CALL-FBI.
All right, so you guys just watched the news clip, and one thing I will say is that people on the internet, yes, sometimes we have no chill. Sometimes people online can be very ignorant and say little things. But I'm telling y'all, from the time this story broke, I used to see so many comments online where people were saying something ain't right with the dad, something ain't right with the family, something's going on, I don't believe this, this man's not crying tears. I can show y'all comments from 2 months ago with people having dialogue where they were giving the father the side eye. So a lot lot of people were talking on social media. And so a little bit after she disappeared and, you know, her body was found, the FBI busted down his door. He decided to hold a little small news conference or whatever, where he was really upset. He was mad about people, you know, accusing him on social media and running their mouths about what they didn't know. So I want you guys to go ahead and watch what the father had to say, and I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
If it weren't for my friends and my family or whatever behind me 100%, I don't know where what'll be going on with me, you know. I get up in the morning, I break down and then cry. I just have to keep on with my day to keep myself going, you know. You know, with people saying what they're gonna say or whatever, I care less about what a person said anyway. You know what I'm saying? They talk about everybody, so that's the whole thing about it. And then the point that I don't understand, they came and bust my door up, and I'm talking about they could have called me. They've been calling me. To open the house up for them and everything. All they had to do was get on the phone, call me or whatever. I would have opened that door up for them. They ain't had to come do what they did. You know what I'm saying? So I guess they had their own reason. You know?
So you're saying you've been very cooperative throughout this whole thing?
Yeah. Any question they asked me, I answered it. You know what I'm saying? Anything they wanted from me, I gave it to them. But I don't know why. I just want to know what the reason for them to come bust the door up like they did.
Did they take anything that you're aware of?
Not to my notice, you know what I'm saying? Well, I didn't look around or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I just got the search warrant that they left or whatever and put it in my pocket or whatever, you know?
What did it say? Did you even read it yet?
I hadn't read it yet. I just took it and folded it up and put it in my pocket, you know?
Do you want to address all these rumors that you're seeing on social media and everything?
Yeah, stop all the lying. I'm talking about what you getting around here lying for and all this right here. It don't make sense. I'm hurt just as bad as everybody else hurt, you know. So all I wish they'd do is just stop all the lying and all the rumors that they got going around.
I mean, you said you're just as hurt as everybody else, but you're probably more hurt than everybody else. This is your only daughter.
Yeah, you know. It just times, you know. I'm talking about I miss all the good times that I had with her and everything, you know. But I just wish everybody just stop the lying and all the rumors that they got going around, you know.
All right, so you guys just saw his short clip. So now as of today, we finally gotten word that the man has been arrested and he's the one who killed his daughter. He basically killed this girl while he was sodomizing her. So while he was raping and molesting his child, I don't know if he choked her, I don't know what the hell he did. I don't even want to put myself to even know how that situation happens. But while he was raping and molesting his daughter, somehow he killed this little girl and he ended up basically discarding her body. So it's all come out. They had DNA evidence. And, you know, when I heard this morning, it just made me sick to my stomach, you know, because he's the worst kind. He was there at her memorial. He was crying with the mother. His girlfriend was on the news crying. He was crying on TV, you know, but you never saw tears coming down his eyes. You know, and that's what a lot of people were kind of like, well, damn, he sounds like he's mournful. He sounds like he's sad, but no tears are coming down. You know, so the whole situation is just really, really sick and disturbing. The fact that this man knew that he did this and he basically played games and he played up to the media. He played crazy. He went off on social media. He was going off on people for accusing him. And now it's come out that he was not only her molester, her rapist, but he was also her killer and the person who discarded her body in the woods like she was trash, like she meant nothing to him or the family.
Robinson, Fox 10 News has learned that there has been an arrest in her death. It came just about a half an hour ago. The FBI has arrested her father, Hiawayi Robinson, on murder and sodomy charges. Once again, word of this coming down just within the last half hour. Fox 10 News has confirmed the arrest in the death of Hiawayi Robinson. Her father has been arrested, Hiawayi Robinson, on murder and sodomy charges. Metro Jail, we have been covering that story as well. Of course, it has been about 3 months, more than that, since the 8-year-old girl was found dead. Her killer has been on the loose since then. The FBI has launched an intensive investigation. The little girl disappeared from her St. Stephen Wood apartment complex in Pritchard back in September. And since then, local, state, and federal authorities joined in the search for Hiawayi. Her body was then found 2 days later, and we're told that her remains were then sent to an FBI lab for testing where an investigation has been going on. But once again, Fox 10 News has confirmed just within the last half hour of an arrest in the death of Hiawayi Robinson, a case that has certainly traumatized the community.
So I just hope that this little girl is able to rest in peace. My heart goes out to the mother and to the family. This whole situation is just really disturbing. And for this to be the final outcome is really, really heartbreaking. You know, just makes no sense because as a parent, your child trusted you. You know what I'm saying? That child trusted her father and expected her father to protect her. And who knows how long this abuse had been going on. I mean, this whole situation is just crazy. And I definitely feel like the police should also investigate to make sure that no other members of the family were aware of this abuse, but then turned a blind eye. Because we're hearing about a lot of that more and more, where mothers and girlfriends are turning a blind eye to the abuse just to keep a man. So I really hope that they investigate everybody, and if other people were complicit in this, they also need to be jailed, because this situation is not only horrific, but it's sad and it's sickening, and he deserves whatever comes to him. He should be treated the same way he treated his child. So anyways, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire disturbing situation that's concerning 8-year-old Hiawayi Robinson. You know, it's just really sad how many cases are like this out here. The whole situation is just really, really sick and disturbing. So anyways, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. All right. Deuces.